A local conservation effort has sparked both passionate support and opposition. The project would make sure that a large chunk of northern Wisconsin land is conserved for public access and sustainable logging.
But state funding for the project has been blocked for the time being. A leader for the Conservation Fund says he was disappointed by that because he believes this sort of opportunity won't happen again.
The proposed Pelican River Forest is 70,000 acres of land near the town of Monaco in northern Wisconsin. Through private, federal, and state funds, the Conservation Fund hopes to permanently conserve the land through easements. Conservation easements keep land privately owned while preventing development. The land is an important wildlife corridor by linking county forests to the southwest and national forests to the northeast. The forest would also protect the Pelican and Wolf rivers. Central Conservation Director Clint Miller said the project is also about increasing public access.
It's your opportunity to have tens of thousands of acres in your backyard without having to own it.
For a decade, most of the Pelican River Forest was gated shut by the previous owner. The Conservation Fund wants to change that permanently.
And what we are doing within the easement is to memorialize some existing uses, which are the snowmobile trails, and then preserve a new use, an ATV, UTV trail that'll be traverse part of the property.
The easements would also allow access to hiking, fishing, hunting, and more, and guarantee access to more than 50 miles of maintained interior roads. The forest would also be sustainably logged, producing about 25,000 cords of harvest wood each year, an estimated annual value of $1.1 million. But the Pelican River Forest project is on hold right now. A member of the Wisconsin Legislature's Joint Finance Committee anonymously blocked state funding for the project. State Senator Mary Felskowski of Tomahawk later came forward, saying the project would prevent future development.
There is some concern about locking up land, and that's a very fair concern for people to have. I think if you really looked at it, though, the highest and best use of a property like this is sustainable forestry and recreation. And that can be used to support the economies and the people that want to live and recreate or work in these areas.
Not all of the land the Conservation Fund owns will go into the easement. The nonprofit is negotiating with town governments to keep some land available for future development. The easements would not affect the tax base since they allow for public access with private ownership. This means all of the land would still be taxed while owners have to follow the terms of the conservation easements.
The opportunity is now to be able to set the stage for the future for people to continue to recreate here and to enhance that recreation and preserve the property for good ecosystem services like water quality, air quality, benefits for climate. So the citizens of Wisconsin are the ones who will lose if this project is not completed.
Tomorrow at 9:30 a.m., the United County Board will consider a resolution to object to the Pelican River Forest project.
That meeting is open for public comment. We'll be right back with one final check of your forecast.